Hi, I'm Isaac and you're watching Isaac's Bushcraft and Survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Dakota fire hole. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find a nice flat spot. Somewhere where even if there's a bit of wind, we got to find the right direction. So like what I'm planning on doing is putting a hole here and then a hole further up. And those will be our spots. So what we're going to do is we're going to first dig a hole probably right around here or so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig it down. I don't have a shovel with me. I'm using an improvised tool, just a tin can lid to dig with. So I'm going to start digging. Hopefully we don't hit any tree roots, but I'm going to start digging out basically a deep tunnel kind of, or a hole, probably about 6 inches deep or so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make another one probably about 6 inches away from where the first one is. 6 inches to a foot, I'd say. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dig down enough to where we can connect them. And that way we can build a fire in the one and then have airflow through the other one. So I'm going to keep digging here. And once I get this hole dug, I'll be back with you. Okay, so we got both of our holes dug here. This one over here is going to be our air vent. So basically it's in line with the wind, so the wind's blowing this way. So when we put our fire in this hole here, the wind will come in and help feed it. What's great about these fires is they are very, very wind resistant. Because they're down in the earth and down in the hole, the wind can blow and blow and it won't cause much of an issue at all. Plus, if you're trying to build a fire stealthily, or if you're just wanting to be secretive about a fire, or just don't want to have a huge fire scene, you can build a fire like this. And the flames aren't super visible. You can see the smoke still. But there's not as much smoke with one of these fires because you get more airflow coming in. But like I said, I dug that hole and then I dug this hole. And then in this bridge here, I dug a hole underneath and connected them. So that way, like I said, it gets airflow to the fire. So I'm going to get ready to start our fire over here and see how effectively this works. So I just got some dead dry grass here. I'm just going to try to fluff it up here. See if I can fluff it up good. Hopefully. And then we'll put on our birch bark. And then we'll put on some sticks and get our fire going. So, yeah, I'm just using some of the ferro rods I have in here. Okay, it's going now. I'm gonna see if I can get, oh, hot. It's kind of hot. Okay, we'll get this birch bark on there. As you can see, yes, there's a lot of smoke, but that's because the birch bark is catching on fire. Once it gets burning good though, it will not smoke as much. Just putting in some dead sticks here. Way we can get going good. As you can see, it's actually starting to get going very well, and that's because we're pulling in oxygen from this hole right here. So as you can see, the flames are going good. The fire's actually burning really good. This is a great way to get a good fire going because it basically gives you a lot more airflow. Because like I said, this is the fire hole here is where the air is coming in. And since there's a hole that the air is coming in to the fire, it's burning hot and it's burning well. So you can get a good fire going in one of these holes. It's really a good fire method. I like it. The wind isn't super, like as you can see, yeah, there are some flames that are coming out of the hole. But as I said, it's very wind resistant because, like I said, it's getting plenty of air through this hole. So it's kind of a natural vent. And it's actually burning up faster in that hole where the air is coming in at. So, like I said, this is a great method. If you want to do more of a stealthful fire, or if you don't want a fire that's, you know, well, it's still visible as I say here, but it's definitely gives it a lot more oxygen. So it works great. And you can also lay sticks across it, and you can set like a pot of water on it or a pan or, you know, something like that if you want to just cook over it. So that's basically the good benefits of this is basically the benefits of this is you get more airflow. It's not as, the wind doesn't affect it as much as it would a normal fire. You can cook over it just as well, but also it's pretty stealthy, so you don't have as much smoke because it's a cleaner burn. Compared to like a campfire, a lot of times you get a ton of smoke. Here, as you can see, oh, hot, it's hot. As you can see right now, there's a little bit of smoke here, but there's not much at all. Like, this is burning really quite clean because, again, it's getting more oxygen, so that helps it have a cleaner, better burn, so there's not quite as much smoke, which makes for all better fire too. That being said, yeah, you do have to have a shovel or something to dig the hole, but, you know, this is a great method. I've actually surprised at how well it's working. It's amazing how well an air vent will help you get more air into your fire so it burns better. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm always posting new videos weekly. If you have any ideas of anything you want me to video on, or any ideas of stuff I could video, leave them in the comments. I'd like to hear them. So I always like to hear different comments of different ideas, what I should video. If there's any ideas, like I said, let me know. Thanks for watching.